Hello and welcome to another Friday with the Paragon FX Group team. You will see a new face with us today. We are welcoming Jared back into our fold. So everybody give him a big round of applause.
Hey, Jared, what's up, man?
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Jared.
So we are going to nerd out a little bit with you guys today because we are going to Dallas FanExpo here in about a month. It is the first week of June 7th through the 9th here in Dallas, Texas. So if you guys want to come join us, come see us. So who is the favorite of the guests that we are most looking forward to?
Go, Tyler.
Richard Dreyfuss.
Same.
I think I'm going to go straight Richard Dreyfuss. There's some really good guests. Shatner would be up there, but I have a plan for a Richard Dreyfuss autograph. I really geeked out on Nev Campbell last time. Last time when we were at FanExpo Denver. And so I think Richard Dreyfuss is going to be, you just got to, it's so hard at those shows because those lines get so big. You kind of just have to pick one and like target and just like keep going back to see how the line's forming. I think that's going to be mine.
Yeah, you did some work with Nev Campbell. Has the restraining order, is it still in effect? Is it?
It was the best 35 seconds of my life and it was totally worth it.
All right. Fair enough. All right. Shatner. Yeah, I forgot about Shatner. I'm going to take, so for everybody else, we've been talking about what are we going to take to have signed. I'm going to take my Mystic Seer, take the head off it, wrap it up, and get the top of it signed. And that's probably going to be it for Shatner.
I guess I should add, I forgot to add what I was going to take. I'm going to try to get Dreyfuss to sign a casting of one of the larger Jaws Bruce teeth. So that's where I'm going with Dreyfuss.
I didn't know you had one of those.
I don't yet. That's where I'm hoping it gets here in time.
Oh, you bought one. You're not going to print it.
No, because if I'm printing it, it's not really cast from. I'd just be printing a representation of, and I kind of wanted one that was cast from an original.
No, I see where you're going. You're. Yeah, Dreyfuss. So I'm going to get the, I was telling you about those license plates. Tyler and I were talking the other day about what we might get signed. So I'm going to get the, I think it's the Louisiana license plate, like the replica they pull out of the Tiger Shark. That seems like a good thing. I've played with the Marine strobe. We talked about that, whether I want to track all the crap down to do that right. But yeah, I got to get something close encounters, probably just a lobby card, the license plate. And I played with the idea of getting a stuffed piranha and having him sign the side of the piranha.
I'm having.
Oh yeah, and we talked, and if we could find
American graffiti too.
Well, yeah, and then we talked about if I could find there's got to be one online. Baby Steps, get a Baby Steps book cover sign. What about Bob? Yeah. So
there's a lot of Richard Dreyfuss stuff. See, because I actually have kind of a collection of American graffiti autographs on 8x10s that I picked up at actually various auto shows when that crew used to do like
I forgot you were working on that.
Yeah, and so now I'm kind of like, and I don't, do I go graffiti? Do I do both? They're hard choices.
They are, but Shatner pretty easy. Like I said, just the Mystic Seer. I don't really want to chase him any more than that. We were talking about the guest. Who else have they added? Oh, dude. Wayne Knight, right? So
Yes,
everybody's going to be able to get cryo cans signed.
So come see us, grab a cryo can, then run over to Wayne Knight and get it signed.
Exactly. Yeah,
He's
no, I
going
mean,
to be
that's another one.
cryo cans by the end of that show.
Running over, running to get my cryo can signed. That'll be awesome. Because I think he's going to be another one of those ones where you're going to like have to target him because he's going to have he's got that. He's going to be like what's his name, like Matthew Lillard, where there's just like that giant Seinfeld fan base, just like Lillard has
the
giant Scooby Doo fan base. I wouldn't be surprised if he has a one of those like 200 person lines for 3 straight days.
Yeah, we'll be there early though, with setup and everything. So.
Yeah, we can sneak in early and just be like first in lines, which is what I did with Nev Campbell.
And sometimes the guests, they'll roll by and check out the tables, the merchant stuff before things get started. That would be ideal. But yeah, that's going to be a good opportunity for people to pick up cryo cans. So, or whatever. I mean, got the maps and everything else.
Well, because also don't forget, I mean, if a lot of people like to do the get 2 things signed to pay for the one, get 2 cryo cans, get it signed, get that JSA authentication that they usually have there for $15.
Yeah.
And then you're selling 1 cryo on eBay signed, authenticated to kind of cover yours too. You see that all the time at those shows.
Or use the other one for trades or whatnot, trade bait.
Yeah, totally.
So good. What about you, Jared? What do you want? You gonna chase any autographs?
I don't know if I will, but man, it'd be awesome if Keith David, if I could get a picture with him and we're both wearing sunglasses and like we're ready to fight each other. I would love that.
That would be good.
Ooh.
That'd be so
See,
rad.
that's another one where it's like, would you get something signed from The Thing or They Live?
Yeah, that's strong. That one's strong too.
And he's done a million cool voices too.
Right. Goliath from Gargoyles. Was it
Yeah,
Goliath?
I think so. But whatever the main one's name is, I'm spacing on it, but
I forgot the
think
name.
it was Goliath. Yeah.
Tyler, didn't you do a mock-up Thing toy with the like the toy plasma set or something? Get something like that signed. That'd be fun.
I don't have any of those pieces. That would be fun too. I sent that away to an art show and then it just got like pieced out.
How about you, Amy? You chasing? You gonna get anything?
I mean, generally, I stay around the booth because I run the point of sale system. So I don't generally try to go get autographs.
Just knows how to work it.
But if I was going to get something signed, I might have to grab my Kirk cat.
I knew that
Oh,
was coming.
there it is.
I was like, it's gonna say a Star Trek cat, and it's gonna.
I bet the Kirk cat is in reach. I bet.
Maybe.
I bet it keeps
like,
it close. It's like an
oh.
amulet. Gives her strength.
I'm not gonna pull out the chair, but I mean, Jared's familiar with this little guy.
Oh, it's so bad.
He's so cute, man. And he sits in his little command chair.
You might be you might be the reason he actually dies.
Right.
That pushes him over the edge.
That would be the thing. Like
he literally holds it and seizes. He just
and just dies.
So, and part of the problem is like I also have one of the Silver Screen Bottling Company, JT Kirk bourbon bottles that I haven't opened. So I'd probably take that and the Kirk cat, but he would see the Kirk cat, open the JTK bourbon, down the bourbon, and then just die right there on the spot because he'd be so angry to
you might
be
get
a
one of them
cat.
signed for free that way. Then it's just like I'm done, and as the ink drizzles off the side,
catch him on the death
Good
rail.
for you, Amy. Yeah,
Well, we pretty much ensured there's a photo of us right there at his table. Do not admit to the line because
exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. They keep adding to the guest list. I'm trying to think of who else is going to be there.
Did you see that Jonathan Frakes got added? Because I also really adore him from everything. But
I didn't notice that. I noticed they were adding quickly. So for everybody else, as we start to do more shows, we were really working hard to get on at Orlando.
MegaCon.
Yeah, MegaCon. And we've finally got into that. So we'll be there next year. So the same team also puts on Dallas. So why not? We figured we'd change it up. We went to Denver around the same time last year. So we're going to try out Dallas this year. All right. What else? We're giving stuff away this week. Well, file wise, that is. You want to talk about that, Amy?
So if you guys didn't see our social media post earlier this week, Wednesday or Thursday, we did release some of the acrylic stands that we have laser cut in-house. These stands are not something that we are going to be able to cut for you guys, but we've heard enough online of, hey, where'd you get that? Hey, can I buy that? Where I felt like it would be easy just to let you guys have the files. So if you have a laser cutter or you know a friend that's got a laser cutter, feel free, grab some acrylic and make yourself some stands.
And there are miscellaneous services out there that'll
Oh yeah.
do it for you too. But essentially, these are what we use at shows or how we set things up around the office, that sort of thing. Just and people have asked, so we're releasing them into the wild. Yesterday we did the 22 glyph. I guess we'll go ahead and put the Goonies adventure set one up today, because
Yeah.
that's a tricky one. We were talking about how difficult it is to display that. And that's one of those things we didn't include a display with because there was no practical way to do it without making the packaging, ginormous. So this one will hold the map standing up. It's got a couple little uprights. You can position the doubloon in there and lean the copper bone ski back. That one's sweet. Like I said, we'll put it up today in addition to the video here. So.
And then the link that we're going to share today is going to link to our website where those files will live. So you guys won't have to necessarily go through and try to find them on social media. They'll just live in a link on our website. So you guys can go and download those for free at any time.
Yeah. And we'll add to them, as we get to it. We, some of the other miscellaneous ones we use. So if you guys can do something with them, cool.
And send us pictures, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely send pictures.
We do hear about all kinds of different stuff of, hey, I found this really cool thing, and thanks for telling us, show us. We'd love to feature you guys on our socials. So,
yeah, I was talking to a couple of guys on the RPF. Might be fun, and the weeks ahead, we'll plug in a couple guys from the forums that can hit us with stray questions, and
yeah, I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, so we'll do that. We were keeping it kind of light today. I don't really have anything other than that. We've got our spring mailer will go out next week. That'll bring everybody up to speed on the various stages of projects we're in right now. We've got a little licensing info we'll share in the next couple weeks. Hopefully, we keep teasing about that. It takes forever, guys. We'll talk more about it as it comes to light. But we're excited for some things that are getting ready to happen. And then other than that, like I said, we got Jared back on board. He's going to be working with me an awful lot with prototyping and production, and helping Tyler and I out a good deal. And that's all I got.
I have one more question for you guys, because I just thought about it. Remembering that Adam Savage is going to be at the show.
I forgot about that. That's right.
For signatures and stuff on Saturday and Sunday. Since he specifically is not listed for Friday, do we want to take a wild gander at what he's going to dress up as to walk around hidden as the show?
That's right. That's his thing.
Does he do that when he's also a guest?
I don't know. That's I assumed that he did.
Will, because FanExpo is really well known for the cosplay that it brings, so I think he'll participate for sure.
Because he's done like a full Mandalorian, he's done a Spider-Man, obviously anything that has something that covers his face. But I just wanted to
go Mandalorian again. Honestly, that's what I was kind of thinking.
I don't know. I don't think he repeats.
Does he not repeat?
I think he keeps it fresh out the box, never faded.
See, I could see him doing something totally like, an alien or something, and like have full prosthetics on or whatever. But I could also, yes.
I'm gonna wager.
Please add him to Ahsoka.
If you're watching, you have time.
I'm gonna wager he's gonna do a T-60 power armor suit from Fallout. That just seems like he would.
So epic.
That would be.
I've got a plasma rifle if you want to borrow it.
And timing would be right too, right?
Yeah, that would be so epic.
Yeah,
you could probably also make it
with something.
Yeah, I got nothing. I can't.
Because they made those suits practically, and I think it was Legacy Effects Studio that made them, and it shows like background people. They're walking around in full armor that's made out of lightweight, probably foam and fiberglass.
I was going to say, hopefully, it would be some kind of foam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Send us your thoughts on what Adam is going to dress up as. I want to hear everybody's inclinations so we can compare when we figure it out.
Like I said, I forgot he was going to be there. That's going to be cool. It'll be good to catch up. What else? That's really it. I'm trying to think of a couple things we were supposed to talk about last week. We just didn't get to it. The Hero Joy Emanator. A couple people have asked about that because we kind of showed off a couple pictures and teased, and we didn't go any further with it. Just so everybody knows, again, we'll get into it a little bit better in our update. But the broken emanator will come first, and then we'll do the Hero Emanator. And really, the only reason we haven't shared anything else on the Hero is we have it here. It's ridiculously over-engineered. It's really a beautiful piece. But we want to include the box with it, and we're just gathering some more notes and info on the box. We're working directly with the company that made them for the film. But there's a little bit of work into that box. When you see it online, a lot of people have taken their best guess at it. But it's got some stuff happening there. So we want to make sure it's good and dialed in before we share. And since it's coming out after the broken emanator, there doesn't seem to be any real rush. So I don't want to just, slap a jump coat on it and show it off just for the sake of doing that. Let's make it everything it can be before we share it. So we haven't forgot about it. We just kind of teased prematurely, if anything. And then everything else, I'm tempted to talk about different stages that everything else is in, but we'll just save it for the update and talk about it next week.
Yeah, sounds great.
So, all right. That's it
Thanks
for me.
again, guys.
See you guys.
Excited about it.